Well, we're getting out this morning. We're going to be doing this empty lot that goes all the way back here where those trees are. Got some overgrowth here. Got some trees in here that have been here for a while. A lot of it's pretty swingable, but you get back like in here and you're not gonna be able, I can't get back there. I mean, I'll try, but I can't. It's sitting next to this house here. And on my aerial photos in 1956, there's a house sitting right here, essentially right next to this one. And the next aerial year that I have available would be 68, and the house is gone. So this house was built in 46, I believe, and I think the next house was built in 25, I believe. So we're gonna get out here on this lot. Got permission to go poke around on it and see what we can find, and just enjoying a little bit of the good weather we have here in Texas before it just gets too cold you can't get out. So still sitting on 39 silvers for the year for myself, and I'm really hoping maybe I can find one today. If not, we'll see what the ground has to offer. Maybe we'll add a little, a couple wheat pennies to the annual total, and we're just gonna get out and have fun. So we'll see what we come up with, and see you on the first good hole later. Well, finding a lot of trash and stuff out here, but this is the first good thing I found. I have no idea what it is. Looks like maybe some type of piece of jewelry, brooch, or I have no idea. I'm not expecting it to be any type of precious metals or anything. It's got stuff flaking off of it, but clearly it's some type of piece of jewelry of some kind. It's junk, but I'll take it. First decent find so far. All right, we'll see you on the next one. I'm still going at it. The signals, good signals are far and few in between, but just plucked that out. Still inside the plug, and I swear that looks like one of those old razors that I found before. So let's give it a little tug, see if we can't bust it out of this. Maybe nothing. No, it is. It's one of those old, well, it's not exactly an old one, but an old razor. Rang up good. Too funny. Yeah, held up in the ground. Anyways, we'll see if we can't go with something else good out here. Still hoping for a good silver coin. Well, the signals are far and few in between. I mean, there's a lot of signals. It's just trying to pick out some good ones among the trash, but just got my first old coin, and it's gonna be a wheat. It looks like it's in fairly good condition. See if I can get a year off of it. Let's see. It looks like 41, but maybe y'all can tell a little better. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 41. So 1941, we'll take that and add that to the wheat penny collection. But we're still plugging away out here. It's just starting to slow down a little bit and see if we can't get between some of this trash. So we'll see if we get another good one later. You know, a few months ago on one of my metal detecting pages, Roger Harris, which is a buddy of mine, he's the one that started this Facebook page called Can You Dig It? And he posted this article about, because before that I was running everything max. I mean, sensitivity is on high, it's always on high, and it worked really well for me. And he posted this deal about ground saturation with your signal and everything, and learning to back off that sensitivities so that it can pinpoint some of these things that are in there. So I backed off my sensitivity. You can see where I have it at. And I had it at about 3 bars to the top, and I was getting this grunt signal, like an iron signal. So, but I kept getting a little bitty chirp in there with it. So I backed the sensitivity down to where it is now, swung back over, and bam, hit a good signal. and just got me a coin. So let's see what it is. It's kind of smooth, actually, a little smooth. That looks like a 1916 wheat penny. Oh man, I got me an oldie. I can't tell, but that's what that looks like, is a 1916. Maybe you guys can tell. I can't see it through the viewfinder, but man. So essentially the theory behind this is if you've got a coin like sitting right here about 4 inches down, and about 5 or 6 inches down you have a larger piece of iron or something, and you got your sensitivity maxed out to hit that iron, you'll have a tendency to miss that coin. It'll grunt over that larger piece of iron, but when you bring that sensitivity down where you're not hitting that iron as much, and you come across that coin or that good target, it hits stronger right inside here because that sensitivity is not down to as deep as it can go. So you hit that coin, and that's exactly what I did just now. I could hear just the slightest chirp, drop my sensitivity down, and just kept swinging over it until that lower grunt sound disappeared, and all that was left was this 8081 for that old wheat penny. So, and it, like I said, it looks like it's going to be, oh, it's kind of worn. I guess you would expect it, but it looks like a 1916. I can't tell, but we'll get it cleaned up. But it's definitely going to be a teen wheat, and that's just a little information for you. You know, I would apply that to any metal detector out there. It's just, I used to run it at max sensitivity. Learn to play with your field when you're out here, you know, because you have a tendency to go over it more than once. So learn to adjust some of that sensitivity up and down to see if you can't capture something else you weren't catching the first time you went over it. So anyways, there's the lesson for the day. Later. Well, thanks, still Roger. Going at it, and I normally don't show this, but it was caught funny. I kept digging them out, and I got a key spill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 keys and a key spill. I find keys every now and then, but not 10 in one hole. That was funny. Every time I got up, I was like, well, I'm getting another signal in it. So it's cheesy, but it's still a key spill. Later. And still going at it. I got a little decent signal inside here. Took me a minute to get it out, but it looks like it's still in the plug. It looks like a penny, but we'll see what it is. It's a wheat penny. Sweet. Let's see if we can get a gear off this one. The standard 1944, it looks like. And with all the gravel here, this might have been the driveway here, so it's, you know, it is what it is, but I'll take a 44 wheat over a piece of metal. Still plugging away at it. Found a few other things, but just found a piece of military something. Maybe a collar pin. Maybe a button. I don't know. I have to get the back of that cleaned out. But that's a military pin for sure, or some kind. Military button, pin, collar pin, something. Some type of insignia. But I'll take it. That's a cool find. Not hitting any home runs today, but it's not getting skunked either. So we'll take it. I'm going back over the property with the 400. It's kind of one of those deals. We've gone over it with the one metal detector. If I have another one, then I'll go ahead and go back over it. It's, you know, it kind of gives you a mental reset, like you're starting over and hadn't done it yet. So, but just coming across this unusual find here, it looks like somebody's dog tag. I wonder if that's who the U.S. insignia belongs to. I might have to do some research on this and see what I can find. Unusual find there. Very personal item. Very personal item there to go with that U.S. military button. Wow. Was not expecting that at all. Love that. Very unique. Well, I'll catch you on the next good hole. That got me a little wheat. I don't know if that's going to show up or not. Still hoping for a piece of silver out here. I can't see the year on it. It's pretty crusty, but we'll get it cleaned up and see what year it is. Yeah, we'll see you on the next haul. And I went back to the AT Pro later. Okay, so I've been doing these 3-day surface hunts while I'm at work on my long weekends and stuff. So I'm gonna get you turned around and show you what I've picked up off the ground for 3 days. You know, the parks, the parking lots, the car washes are probably the best giver-uppers, and but it passes the day between calls and everything else you got going on. And you see stuff on the ground, just pick it up and toss it aside. So get you turned around and take a look at it. And here's what I found for 3 days. Got a junk necklace here, fake silver necklace here, more junk jewelry. Got this here, little K through 12 deal. Marbles, a little dice there. Got a card, spoon, 4 pencils. You know, I thought this was possibly gold, and got home and got my magnet here, and not gold. So that's that. So, but it got all these little pieces of jewelry. These are different. I don't know what they would have gone on, or you know, you got this little hope here with the ribbon in the middle, heartbeat. You got like this little tooth thing here. So I'm not sure what that would have went on. There's no way to put them on a necklace or anything, so I'm not real sure what that is. And here's the coins I found. So decent amount of coins to add to my client count. Probably the best find would be this skull ring. I mean, that's pretty vicious. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool looking. It's not precious metal or anything. You know, it's just a little junker ring, but man, that is really, really cool looking. Wow. Anyway, so that's my surface hunt weekend for 3 days, and those are my finds. You know, I got the earrings, little junk earrings and stuff, and of course these stones, these little fake stones fall out of stuff. But that's the haul for the weekend. No precious metals this weekend, just a bunch of odds and ends picked up off the ground. You know, that right there is actually pretty cool. You know, I don't know what that would have went on. Maybe a purse or something. All these beads on here. But we'll see you on the next hunt. Hope y'all getting out and enjoying y'all's time. Later.
Well, I woke up this morning looking around for my shoe. You know by that I got those walking blues. Now, up this morning, people, I'm looking around for my shoes. You know by that I got those walking blues now. Well, now some people tell me that the word blues ain't bad. They're the ones don't feel it, mama, I most ever had. Some people tell me that the word blues ain't bad. They're the ones don't feel it, mama, I most ever had.